Hello, first grade. Mrs. Bryan here again today. We are going to be reading chapters 6 and 7 of Diva and Flea. Again, Hyperion Books. Let me read to you today. Chapter 6, A Big Step. Diva had spent the whole night thinking about the big thought from the day before. So, in the morning, she was tired and impatient for Flea to arrive from his early flaneuring. "I have been thinking," said Diva, before Flea could poke his head through the courtyard gate. "I have been thinking about becoming a flaneur like you." "Excellent," purred Flea. "Let's go." "Now?" asked Diva. "A flaneur does not need a plan to have an adventure," said Flea. "A flaneur creates an adventure whenever the opportunity arises." "Oh," said Diva quietly. Even though she had spent the whole night thinking, she had not thought of that. "I can show you the giant tower that can cut a cloud in half," said Flea unexpectedly. "It is just around the corner." "Around the corner?" gulped Diva. She also hadn't thought she would have to travel that far. "Come on," said Flea as he turned and dashed onto the sidewalk. Diva did not move. Flea looked at her from the middle of the sidewalk and smiled a nice smile. "Take a little step and see how it feels," he said. Even a little step felt like a big step to Diva. The sidewalk was large and different and very not courtyardy. But if Flea was there, and he was, then it couldn't be all that bad. So slowly and carefully, Diva scrunched her nose and followed in Flea's paw steps. She passed through the courtyard gate for the first time ever, leaving behind the one place where she had ever lived her whole entire life. It took her many steps to reach Flea on the sidewalk, but eventually she did. "Isn't this fun?" asked Flea. Diva did not think it was fun, but it was exceptional. Chapter 7, The Corner. Diva could not believe she was with Flea on the sidewalk. The world looked very different from all the way out there. She could even see her apartment building. "This is really something," Diva said excitedly. "Do you see me? I'm flaneuring." "We're not done yet," said Flea, before dashing around the corner and completely disappearing. Diva gasped. There she was, alone outside in the middle of the sidewalk, by herself without anyone else. In one direction was her home. In the other direction was her friend. Diva took a deep breath. She took a step toward the corner. Step by little step, Diva reached the corner. Then she turned and saw something wondrous. Do you know what that's called? Maybe you've seen it in books. It is called the Eiffel Tower. In front of her stood a giant steel tower, completely different than she had imagined, yet just like Flea had described it. Big and strong and gentle and delicate all at the same time. It was so beautiful, Diva felt both smaller and larger, just being in its presence. A tower that amazing makes people stop and stare. A tower that tremendous makes people from all over the world come just to see it. Lots and lots and lots of people. Lots and lots and lots of people with lots and lots and lots of feet. "I'm not a great flaneur yet," said Diva to herself a few seconds later, safely deep inside the apartment building at 11th Avenue, La Play. But I am brave. I'll see you tomorrow. We will be starting the discum extract. I think it's the last part. We'll see you tomorrow.